Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. It's Randy Byrd, and I just wanted to take a moment of your time. I know your time is valuable, but these are challenging times that we're in, and I really wanted to give you some things that are going to help you in your business, help you get through right now. And these come through a combination of my coaching with Bill Pipes, Tom Ferry. We had a Tom Ferry call this morning, just some things that are going to be really, really valuable for you, I believe. So number one, the years that we've been doing events and coaching and training and 75 hard and going to the gym at 4 a.m. and the mental preparation and the meditation and the affirmations and all these things, it was all for this moment right here, my friends. It was for us to become lions and lionesses and not lambs in this tough time. It's a tragic time. There's many of the world that is, on lockdown. I know Sacramento just today got the orders of a shelter in place. Sonoma County yesterday, San Francisco over the weekend, 10, 20 million people just in that region, but really all over the United States. So what we've got to really look at is being professionals right now. This is absolute focus, is being professionals, leading with a professional tone. And I've got some things that are going to help you thrive in the next 30 days and beyond. And I believe that if you do these things, they're going to help you and impact your business right away. I'm also going to include a script that you could use if somebody says, how's the market or what's going on with this? Something that has empathy, something that has belonging, something that is powerful, but yet is a message that is timely. I'm going to talk about your 30-day action plan for your marketing. It's got to change over the next 30 days. You can't use what you were doing before this strategy. I heard a story recently of a guy that had some automated things going out, and his thing that went out today was how to pack 100 people into a movie theater to save money. And they had a picture of 100 people in like 50 chairs and 2 people per chair eating popcorn, and very untimely, clearly. A lot of people are not given heed to the warning to shelter in place, and they're scared. And, you see the beach with the college kids and spring break. I see people doing mega open houses going, forget the virus. It's just, that's reckless. These people will be exposed. It's not the time to do that, right? But I'm going to give you 5 tactical things that are going to help you. Number 1, take your meds. Increase your meds right now. Now, what's that mean? Meditate, exercise, diet, sleep. Your meds, MEDS. Make sure you're taking care of yourself first. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of everybody else. Got to get out of your monkey brain. You've got to focus on the things that are going to keep you in the positive energy. And, frankly, watch your news intake. It affected me for 3 or 4 days. Everybody got caught up in it, right? And if you're caught up in it, stop it. Just get out of it and change your path. But get out of your monkey brain, out of your fear, and move to the other side of the brain, which is the logical brain and the understanding that we will get through this, people. We'll get through this together. So anyway, number 1, increase your meds, right? Meditate, exercise, diet, sleep. Number 2, over-communicate. Over-communicate, especially with your transactional business. If you have people under contract, this is the time to over-communicate with them at all costs. And have a message. I am here for you. I have your back. What would you like to do? Not giving them advice, not giving them direction. It's really a place to embrace them. If they want to put the brakes on, if they want to hit pause, allow them. They need to do this as human beings. You can educate them. You could talk them through that and have a conversation with them, but you don't want to shit on them, right? Nobody wants to be shit on. So this is really about doing the right thing, and do the right thing is the right thing, right? Doing the right thing is the right thing. So support them. And if they want to put it on pause, let it go on pause, and educate them, around that. But make sure you're over communicating. Your database. Now is the time to reach out everybody. This is number 3, by the way. Number 3 is your database, your SOIPCDB, Sphere of Influence, Past Clients Database. You have to get out there and let everybody know that you care about them. I'm going to give you a couple things you could say in order to them to help you. But what you have to remember is you have to reach out and have a communication with them. So everybody in your database, number 1, the very first thing that you should lead all your communications with, whether it's text, video, email, whatever, is how are you and your family? ? Pause, right? That's number one. How are you and your family? Is everyone okay? Number two, what needs do you have? So it's all about them. And this is not a game. This is not a ploy. This is not a dialogue to try and objection handle. This is real, right? When you get to that point, then you can start asking, is there anything you need from me, as in medicine, prescriptions? You know, somebody elderly needs me to help them get something. We are on a lockdown. A lot of people are scared. They're afraid to leave. They are not physically able, whatever it is. And then at that time, you could ask this question, and it's an important one to word this correctly. You could go off of this, or you could reword it yourself. But do you have questions or concerns about the impact on real estate I can help with? Do you have questions or concerns about the impact on real estate that I can help with? You notice I didn't say, are you looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate like I was doing 3 weeks ago? We have to change our message right now. We have to come from a place, should come from a place of empathy and respect. And again, do you have questions or concerns about the impact that this is having on real estate? That is a question that will lead you down a road if they need something from you, okay? And then obviously you could talk about the rates and things, because they went up today, been crazy low, jumped a lot today. So know your numbers, 3.65 from a 3.29. Know your stuff and know your numbers and communicate that. So that's number 3. Number 4, start video updates immediately. 2 times a week is my recommendation. Listen, this is not a time to worry about the way you look. It's just about being real and getting in there and getting it done. Communicate with your people. They need to hear from you. Video is a great way to express empathy, express concern for them. And you could do that script I just gave you in the video and send it to everybody one-on-one. In my opinion, mandatory 20 to 30 contacts per day that you're sending this message out in your database, sphere of influence, and clientele. This really is going to have a powerful effect on them. They're going to appreciate that. And if they need something real estate related, they're going to ask. You don't have to ask. You don't have to ask for the close. I got 3 requests today from people asking me how I would script a call to do cold calling right now. And I'm like, you do it by not doing it. This is not the time to cold call. This is the time to reach out to the people in the sphere that you do know and ask them if you can help. Ask them if you can serve. Ask them if they're okay. They're going to know your real estate. They're going to know that by your language and stuff. Come off clean, pure, and do not have an underlying agenda. You will be exposed. And listen, brands are going to be made or broke in the next 90 days for life. You could either make yourself as a brand and somebody that cares in a time of need. This is the largest thing any of us ever experienced, even on top of Katrina, 911. And this is it. This is the event that it's going to be in the history books. So lead with facts, sells, market. So your video ideas, right? 2 times a week, talk about the market, how many houses went on the market, how many pendings, how many closed transactions. Some of that's going to be historical pipeline, but new listings or not. Talk about what's really happening in the market so they understand. People think it's complete shutdown. Talk about the facts. We're in a lockdown now. The title companies are closed, so it may take longer. Appraisers on our 3-week moratorium, whatever it is. Talk about facts, but get this out to your people and on your social media. And on number 4, social media with video, make sure you do it organically in each site specifically, meaning LinkedIn is big. LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn is big. Facebook Live, LinkedIn, Instagram, do it in IGTV, do it in all those platforms organically, because they're different algorithms and the video will get different traction. But do it. That's number 4. And ladies, vanity's out, humanity's in, right? I know your hair's not perfect. Your hair's growing out. Colors are changing. We all understand, right? This is not a time to worry about that. It's vanity is out, humanity is in. Number 5, and the last one, develop a 30-day short-term marketing plan. It's time to throw your old marketing plan out the window. Whatever you were doing is probably not going to be working in this market. And it's really time to not pull off the gas pedal in anything you were doing. Keep everything you were doing going. It's not time to lay off. It's not time to ramp up and double down. It's time to be on point with your marketing, meaning that your marketing is timely. In my opinion, if you have predetermined emails and texts that are going out, shut them off or review them intently, because if you send out a message that's wrong, not only are you're going to look like a jackass, it could be a deal breaker for you, right? So imagine sending out something right now that was like the movie theater thing, or sending out something that was joking about something that was funny 3 weeks ago that's not funny right now. Okay, so don't send out any auto-populated emails and texts without reviewing them right now. I shut my systems off so I don't accidentally. I sent one like about a week ago on accident, and that's when I shut them off. And it was kind of like, "Hey, Rockstar, business is amazing. How are you doing?" And it was only a week ago, was still borderline. Today, that would be harmful. That would be delete and probably never have a relationship again. Short-term marketing plan, change everything, make it a 30-day marketing plan. We'll adjust it for 30 days if we need to, moving on. And lastly, but not least, this is not a number, but this is a thing. Don't be a knucklehead. Don't be that guy or that girl. I'm going to tell a story. I'm not going to name names, but a classy agent that I really respect, Northern California, posted in the last couple of days that he's doing an open house this weekend. And we're going to do it regardless of this coronavirus. My sellers are what's important to me, not the coronavirus. And he talked about, and everybody that comes to the house is going to get a free roll of toilet paper. And then he was kind of like, to the coronavirus. And come one, come all, we're going to have a party. There'll be hors d'oeuvres and, again, free toilet paper rolls for everybody that comes in, chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. And then more importantly and more damaging at the end, and he goes, and if you know anybody else that wants this kind of treatment, contact blank, blank real estate at blank, blank, blank. I'm your guy to get you through these times. Pathetic message. That's not going to work nowadays, right? He's going to be outed. He's going to be exposed, and he's likely going to damage his business and the dozens of agents that work for him and in his organization. You could make critical mistakes in this market. Don't be a knucklehead. Everything you do come from a place of empathy and understanding for people. Yes, we want to close our deals. Yes, we want to do business. Yes, all this stuff, right? And it was screaming hot busy. It's not the time. It's just flat, not the time. Okay. I appreciate everybody here. I appreciate you for listening in. Go to my Facebook page, and it's public. Watch Tommy's interview today with Steve Harney. It's on my front page. It's a black screen at first, and then about 2 minutes in, Tom comes on. Unbelievable. He killed it, crushed it, knocked it out of the park. Bad language, but bad choice of words, but he really crushed it. And he talked about the importance of now business and what that looks like, what now business is. And then I'm also going to include in this content to you a script I did for talking to people right now about the market. I'm going to read it to you real quick, and then I'll supply it to everybody. Question: how's the market? Well, it's day by day, hour by hour. Some of our buyers and sellers are telling me, I want to hold for now and putting things on pause. I'm supporting their decision while I continue to communicate and keep them acutely aware of what's happening in the market. Take a breath. And some of my clients desperately need to sell or buy right now. And we're doing that with all of our protocols for safety, smart marketing, virtual showings, and more. But more importantly, how are you and your family doing? Is there anything I could do to help you? Have you reached out to your parents? I just want to remind you. Take care and stay safe. All right? So now, action plan. 10, 20, 30 people a day in your circles. Connect to them. Connect with empathy and support. Go through those 3 or 4 things I just laid out for you. And then, again, don't be a knucklehead. Is your message self-serving or appears untruthful? You will be exposed. Don't do it. Brands are made, and brands will be destroyed in the next 90 days. I appreciate each and every one of you and my team, in my circle of influence, in my tribe. And I want to be here both as a human being, as a leader, and help with anything I can. If you need me, reach out, 707-775-0999. Call, text anytime. I'm here for you. thank you for being here today. Thank you for being in this together, and together we will come out of this. This will end. This too will end. We just need to get through it together. All right. Thank you much. Bye.